Well, good morning from Malaysia. This is another big week. Okay, the course is moving very fast, and I really need to urge you all to keep up. It's vital. The whole class is building skills. Okay, every single essay is sort of part of your larger paper. All right, and it gives you a chance to do the work. Right, to start working on your larger paper, to be doing the research, to be thinking about where you're heading, and then to be practicing some skills that are vital for a research paper, and then it gives me a chance to assess those skills and help sort of move you along and help push you along. And that's why these essays are sequenced, and that's why you turn in a draft first and then turn in a revision, because that gives me a chance to look over your work, say, hey, here are a few areas that you need to improve on. Here's some resources to help you improve on those, and then you get a better grade when you turn the final copy in, and it's going to work the same way for the research paper. You'll get the best grade possible by doing all of the work in a timely fashion. Now, you might also ask yourself, well, what are these outlines and these discussions about? Okay, well, there's kind of a hidden agenda there in a good sense. By having you turn in your outline in the middle of the week, this causes you to think about your project, all right? With a research paper, you can't procrastinate, okay? For any kind of good essay, any kind of good business paper, I mean, these are skills that you're being taught for the real world, okay? For any kind of project, you can't put it off until it's due. You just can't do that. That's not your best work, all right? So by causing you to have this middle of the week deadline for the outline, that's caused you to think about your work, to be doing the readings, to be planning, and to be thinking about the structure, how you might want your essay to unfold. You can still write it at the last minute, but you're thinking about it. You're doing this kind of metacognitive skill where you're thinking about your thinking, you're thinking about the whole project, and then when it's time to sit down and write it, it's going to start to come more naturally, and it's going to be your best work instead of your last minute work, right? Last minute work is always very, very shabby, okay? And then outline is a good skill anyhow. It doesn't have to be a huge detailed outline like you learned in the 7th grade, okay? It's just a series of points, sort of a series of paragraphs how your essay is going to unfold, okay? So that said, let me look at the course material, remind myself real quickly. It is vital that you read the lecture notes each time, okay? The lecture notes are what points you exactly to the areas of the textbook that will help you write that particular assignment for that particular week, okay? Those lecture notes are well written. They're full of detail. They point you to examples. They point you to chapters. They point you to paragraphs. They point you to the pages where the actual material is that relates directly to that particular assignment. So you can read the assignment, okay, in the learning module. That's where the assignments in the learning module, details in the assignment or in the learning module. Then you read the lecture notes, and it takes you exactly to the parts of the textbook that the assignment is reflected from. Okay, the two are closely linked, and if you're taking any shortcuts, it shows up in your actual paper. Okay, then what I try to do is when I look at your paper and I see, I look for some strengths first. I try to say something nice. Okay, at the same time, the weaknesses are always very glaring. So what I do is I refer you to some resources. Okay, I can't sit there in your actual paper and teach you how to do that writing at that point. Okay, you need to figure that out yourself. It's an internet class, all right. But I send you to the resources. It's up to you to read the resources. You won't get the grade you're expecting if you don't take my advice. Okay, I spent a lot of time delivering those resources to you. I spent a lot of time reading those papers, all right. And if you don't take my advice, if you don't take advantage of the resources I send you, then you're not going to get the grade, okay? I said this at the beginning of class. You have to do the work to get the grade, all right? So bottom line, I don't want to ramble on here too much. Make sure you read the learning module for lesson 4. Make sure you understand what the writing assignment is. Let me see. I can tell you exactly what I'm thinking about that. Hang on a second. Let me go to a different tab on my browser here. Okay, so the writing assignment this time is I send you to you need to go to the textbook and look at the examples, okay? And then what it's asking you to do, you're still working on one topic. Everything you write for this paper, for this class, is the topic that you started off with the very first week, okay? The topic that you turn your annotated bibliography in about. Okay, so everything's about that. This time, it's asking you to drill down into one point of your larger topic, okay? Pick one small point, one thing that jumps out at you, one issue of your larger topic. Find a piece of research that relates directly to that specific issue, okay? And this is all about focus, okay? And drill down on that and write these are short essays, okay? And write a short analytical essay. And analysis means taking something apart examining the individual pieces and putting it back together again. It's that simple, okay? So what this essay is causing you to do is look at one issue within your larger issue, find a paper, a resource or two. It can be one you already have, or if you find something that's very focused, search for that focus particularly, find a source on that, and then drill down into that particular issue, write a little bit about it, use good quoting skills, good paraphrasing skills, good in-text citation skills, and then cite the article, okay? I've sent you to plenty of resources about citing. You need to look at those, please. It's very, very important. I put some in the news forum, and I put some in your individual responses to your papers. It's critical that when you look at your grades, you look at my remarks too, okay? I hope that pretty much covers the issues that are coming up. I will be, let me go back to the course page, please. Okay, so you have this SA2 final to be turned in, and I have to go over that still. I'll do that today and tomorrow, okay? So you can start looking for your grades today, and the rest will be done by tomorrow. And then you turn in your SA3, your analysis draft, and the analysis is digging down into one specific issue in your larger topic, okay? Then you have a midterm exam, all right? And that's questions from the textbook, okay? It's open book, all right? You should be able to get a good grade. And then you have the outline of your analysis draft coming up. So please let me know if you have questions. Please never fail to turn in an assignment. Don't do that. I cannot help you if you don't turn in something, okay? Turn something in, and then I can help you with it. But if there's just blank there in the grading book, I can't do anything for you, okay? I have to write you a note, say, hey, you know, what happened? Don't do that. I'd rather spend my time helping you, okay? So please let me know if you have questions. I don't want to ramble on any more than I am here, but I do hope these overviews are a little bit helpful, okay? Good luck this week.